4BeerzIn! Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to you, Danny. You always say welcome to everybody else, but welcome to you too, mate.
Yeah, welcome,
thank
Dan.
you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries, man.
That comes from the heart.
You bring beer, so that's why you get a welcome.
And just to let you know, everyone, we are not just drinking your usual beer. That
Yeah, what shit did you bring us?
finding around. We've got. We haven't really done this. We haven't really done a big shout out to all the beers. We won't say what brands they are until we receive some sponsorship. But we are drinking some gluten-free beers.
Some fruity beers that go off for
really
next
good
week.
too.
Yeah, everyone's loving it.
All that sugar.
Natural strawberry and lime flavour.
That's not. Yeah, that's just a usual beer. It's just a fruity beer.
It's a fruity beer.
It is a fruity beer, but they seem to be all the rage at the moment. But we will do an episode all about beer, being 4BeerzIn, and we will rate the top 10 beers in WA.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That sounds
Let's
yum.
set up some
Good
breweries, and we can get sponsored by some breweries, like Small Brewery if you're out there.
I think so.
Gauge Roads.
Yeah,
we're talking to Gauge
Yeah.
Roads.
Better
Gauge Roads,
beers.
Yeah.
I see
Better
you.
beers, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
as you can tell, we're planning as we're working.
Gooseneck Brewery
Always-
down on the Swan River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Always-
you guys. Boston Brewery in Victoria Park. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
Shelter in Bustleton.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Yum.
go. Doing them all.
We've got
So
Indian Ocean Brewery as well up at
Oh, yeah, locals.
hotel up there for
Locals,
those
yeah.
in South Geraldton. And we actually get followed on Insta by Santorini Brewing Company.
Yeah.
So that's the island in Greece, one of the Greek islands, Santorini, that has a great beer, donkey beer.
Donkey beer.
And look out for our upcoming post, and you'll see that on there.
Donkey
And
beer, like ass beer.
well, they have crazy donkey, they have red donkey,
Oh, okay, cool.
and they have yellow donkey, and there's a couple more, but we'll continue on with the show because we're in episode 6.
Jesus.
Can you believe it? And if you're from New Zealand, that would be 6.
Socks.
Did I say that right?
Socks.
I'm not bilingual, but I'm pretty sure in
Bilingual.
New Zealand.
Speaking New Zealand and bilingual. It's because we're speaking Australian too. So you got English, Australian, and New Zealand.
6. And if you haven't noticed, we've got Jade here.
Hello.
Yep, who stayed on, and myself.
Come back for a following week.
That's it.
Same outfit, but that's all right.
Yep. And then you've got me, Dan, Joe,
Hello.
and Rob.
Hello.
And we're all here today. And we're actually going to talk about not risky business, but things that are considered risky that maybe at the time you didn't think were risky, but you did it. And you didn't know it was risky. And then later you look back and gone, wow, that was really risky.
Yeah. Pretty risky stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty risky stuff happening.
We heard that last episode from Jade, though, didn't we?
Got risque. But as I said, I've never been to Thailand, but I remember when I was in Bali and we'd all have a few drinks. It was New Year's Eve.
That was a fun trip.
It was a great trip. And my mate, Ken, call him Ken, he'd bought some fireworks. And it wasn't like off the back of a lorry or anything like that. I think it was just in the markets there.
It was from some kid on the side of the road.
Everywhere there were fireworks. And as I said, I do not condone this in any way, but he gave me a firework to light up. And I felt like I was a bit of a canary down the mine because I never lit up a firework before. And as I said, don't condone anyone to do that. Let professionals do that. And he lit it up because I can't remember lighting it up. And I aimed this firework, one arm, because I had a beer in the other arm. And it went in the sky. Bang, as fireworks do. No worries. Thought my job was done. Went to give the firework back to my mate Ken. There's more to come.
It was so funny.
More to come.
Yeah. And they were
Had
all like,
multiple.
No,
yeah.
no, what are you doing?
Like, don't point this firework at my face.
I know. More. I thought we were sharing the firework, but no. I stood there with one arm. Bang, bang, bang. Kept firing up in the air. Not a problem. Done my bit. The next firework he had, he was going to give to his dear wife Tanya, and luckily there was a young kid who lived in Bali, and was a local. And he said, don't do that. Put them in the ground because they blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So that very firework he was going to give to his wife, Tanya, Ken put it in the ground, lit it up. One went off. Boom. Oh, amazing firework. Not as good as mine that I just did with one arm, but bang. Yeah, brilliant. The second one went boof and blew up. And I always remember, because we were all around it, it was like someone had punched me in the shoulder and I went flying back. Well, walked back. But I remember unbuttoning my shirt thinking my shoulder was on fire or something. Because it felt someone just punched me in the shoulder. But I was all right. And luckily,
We all survived.
I walked it off. And luckily everyone else was okay. But I remember mate Ken coming up to me going, "Oh, mate, I'm so sorry. Hope you're all right. I'll buy you a beer." And if you've ever been to Bali, that's good gesture. But if that firework was in my arm, it could have been the wrong one, and my arm, would be gone.
People were calling you Stumpy.
Yeah, one arm. So it was quite a risky thing to do. And as I said, I'd never condone it or advise anyone to do that, whether in Bali or anywhere in the world, and let professionals do that thing. But
and that was a while ago. So I think it's
10,
illegal
15
now.
years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time
can't do
ago,
it in
but I've never
Bali.
shot a firework off since. And
Have you
I
been
think
back since?
yes and no, I haven't.
Oh,
Yes
there you
and
go.
no, you haven't.
Have I? No,
Yes. and no.
I don't think I have. No, I think that was the last trip. But I don't know if someone was looking out for me there. Maybe it was our mate Ken who just gave me the right firework. But I really appreciate that he gave me the right one and not the one that blew up. And I did appreciate the beer that he bought me.
Not bad.
Good on you, Ken.
Well, I've had a risky moment. Maybe
Yeah,
not as
experience.
experience. Yeah,
Not as life threatening.
potentially. It could have been potentially. So I once went to a stranger's house, and stranger danger, and it was I guess I don't know how to.
How was she a stranger and you knew where she lived?
That's what I want to know.
So I met this couple online, and what they basically wanted me to do was go over to their house.
Naked.
It went that way. So turn up at the house, let myself in, and then find the wife on the bed, naked, tied up, basically blindfolded.
So she was naked, tied up, blindfolded on a bed, and you walked into this room.
Yep.
And yep.
Was there a consent form?
There was no consent form other than the
message or the online?
It was online, so it was like it wasn't like a chat. It was like maybe email. I think it was. It was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
But I got a bit paranoid because I didn't know where the husband was. So apparently he was meant to.
But you knew there was a husband?
Yeah. Well, I knew there was a husband and I knew there was a family, kids.
Yeah.
Because when I let myself into the house, there was family photos all over the wall.
Wow.
That bit.
They were tied up in the other room.
He
That was in
wasn't. You didn't think he was just shot.
The husband was tied up. I walked into something there. Then, no, I don't know. But
How did you approach that? Did you go when you walked in? Did you go all right, or did you like
Honey, I'm
hi?
home.
No, I snuck in.
Oh,
Oh, like a cat.
Yeah, I was like really dead quiet, thinking something bad's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna get mugged or something.
Yeah, like gut feeling, like
Yeah. So walked past the sort of family photos all on the wall. Found the bedroom. They described I could find where she was, what bedroom it was, and I just was so paranoid that he was like lurking because the plan was he would tie her up and then leave the house, leave the door unlocked, then message me, and then I would turn up.
oh wow. How the other half live?
So-
Or do you only say that with rich and poor? I don't know. I might have
yeah.
said that
grass
the
is
wrong
always
way
greener.
around. Yeah.
Was it a nice house? Were they well off?
It was quite it was a big house. It was quite a fancy sort of.
Do you remember the sheets? What sheets? On the bed, like the
pink,
pink.
pinky,
Pink sheets?
purpley,
Sand?
like it was like yes, yeah. And
So what happened? So all right, tell us the saga. We need the
So
saga.
you snuck in, but at what point did you go?
I wouldn't say snuck in because now it sounds like I'm breaking in.
So you were invited in.
I was
around.
invited in,
You were messaged
but
in,
I
you did a
kind of
consent form?
creeped in
Yeah.
in a way because I didn't know what was going to be around the corner kind of thing.
All right, Tanya.
So then I walk into the bedroom, I find her there. The first thing I do is check out the closets, thinking, well, he might be hiding in the closet.
So she's there laying there, licking her
Blindfolded.
lips, maybe, and she's just hearing the cupboards open and close.
I'm not taking anything.
Yeah, I know. I forgot my glasses. See you.
Sorry, love. It's just me.
So I spent a few minutes sort of scouting the area just to make sure that nobody was. It was just us, and they wanted me to film it as well. So after I did my sort of,
This is like an episode of Saw.
so after I sort of checked the area, everything, and I was like confident that nobody else was there. That's when I got my phone out and then just started filming it. But yeah, that was my. I won't go into any more detail.
No.
After that, but that was
I
my.
appreciate you sharing it.
That was my
Yeah.
risky.
So what filming it? So was it like selfie filming or like just?
Tripod?
Selfie stick.
No, it wasn't that high tech. It was just point of view, sort of.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is definitely out online somewhere.
That's pretty risky.
Or not. Or was it just, did you send it to the husband?
Well, here's the primary source.
I did send it to them.
There you go.
They wanted it for themselves. So
Right.
I don't know what's happened with that video, but you can't see me, which is unless
It's point
you
of
know,
view. POV, yeah.
Well, yeah, unless he has some cameras set up.
Ooh.
Crazy.
So if you come across a video of a terrified young kid
Oh.
looking in the wardrobes and everything, yeah, that's me.
You might have cut that bit
If
out.
I got that bit out, yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
That is very risky.
Crazy.
Do we have any?
Well, I was going to say, Jade, have you got a risky story to tell us?
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm obviously not that exciting. My God.
I mean, going to Thailand and stuff. That was pretty risky from the episode 5. So
Yeah.
that's pretty. That's
Yeah,
risky,
as soon as it's something in my head, you just kind of go for it. You just go, nah, I'm doing it. Like when you were, I just picture you creeping upstairs. Were there stairs?
No,
Oh, yeah, you did
no.
mention
So
that.
no,
Bungalow?
Oh.
Yeah,
was the
bungalow.
bungalow.
It was one floor. Yeah. I had to like pass like 5 or 6 doors to get to their bedroom. Like it was quite a big house.
How did you know where to go?
They gave me like these instructions.
Awesome.
We're going to say a map.
A map. Well, it was like bullet points. So like walk in, turn left, then right, third door, go past the third door, and then it was like that.
Wow.
So, but it was pitch black as well. So I
Don't.
was just.
So when you went into the room, though, was it all lit up?
Yes. Well, there was candles.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Aw.
Yeah.
Scented.
I thought it was a bit,
Was it like Barry playing in the background? Bit of Manilow? Bit of...
Oh, yeah.
I wish they put a
Sultry
bit of music on. There was nothing.
It's a porn music.
Silence. No, it's just silence.
But how did you introduce yourself? Was she like, is that you?
I was just like, all right.
Is it Bruce?
Is it?
Is that you, Bruce?
You said
Well, as long as she didn't call you babe,
You
mate.
said she'd be tied up.
That's a good thing you didn't call me babe.
All right, babes, I'll just put this cig out. Let me just stick this cig out the
crazy.
window.
But they wanted me afterwards. They wanted me to come back and do more.
Ask that, yeah.
And
They wanted better angles.
yeah, but I was busy working. I said, well, I can't make it this day. And then they got really annoyed at me. I said, oh, just forget about it. Never heard from
Wow.
them again.
Oh, wow.
Really demanding. I couldn't work like that.
Too many
I was
demands.
just did a bit of fun. Like they
You
made
think
it
I got
turn
another
into-
job?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really serious. Too serious.
They was quite old as well, so they were probably retired.
What age? Hang on, we never asked
Hang on,
that.
yeah, how old was the bird?
Before we end the show, how old was she, do you reckon?
They would have
Ballpark.
been probably late 40s, early 50s.
I thought you were going to say.
Okay.
It was actually an
You're
old
gonna say
folks' home that I went to.
But they had like grown up kids, so it could have been. She looked like she was into fitness, so she looked after herself. So I never saw what he looked like.
But you're only as old as you feel, they say.
No, it's as much Botox as you get, actually.
That's how it works. All right, we're at the end of the show. So, like all our shows, we're not saying it's going to happen, but if it does, you heard it here first on 4BeerzIn. So, we did hear that Isla Fisher likes to come to Perth, probably because that's where she's born and grew up. But Isla Fisher, if you're out there, maybe skip Summer Bay and come to...
She hasn't been Summer Bay for 20 years. That's cool. So come see us.
Yeah, come see us. Come on our show. We'd love to hear
Come
from
on our
you.
show.
We'd
That
love
Joe
to-
film you only be fun.
Yeah, and you don't have to bring Sasha with you. That's fine.
Preferably not.
Preferably.
I've got some
Yeah, don't let
conditions.
these stories put you off, Isla. Lovely name, that.
Yeah, we'll give you some bullet points how to find us.
Yeah, we'll give you... All right,
This map.
here we go. 4BeerzIn.
Well,
Beers in.
Four Beers in.
4BeerzIn.